Good evening. My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you are nerding out with Rickshaw. And we just cut the music real fast. Don't even fade it. And you're also nerding with.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fuzz, and this is our boy Theo.
What's up, nerds? It's Rabbit.
And I'm the producer that can't fade out the music correctly, Toby.
Let's talk about one thing that's music related before we get going, because
let's hear it.
there is someone, I think it was in Germany, who has trademarked the word "bleh." So, so now a bunch of
Genius.
a bunch of companies in America are forced or have been forced to take their merch stores down if it just says "bleh" on it.
That's why you just
And
make it say "bleh US."
but what is yeah, bleh, US. Dude, that's genius.
Bless us, everyone.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Bleh US.
But yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. This is I've never really thought about it till now, but can we just start trademarking every word? And then eventually we can't use anything on merch unless the word belongs to us. You know what I mean?
Gene Simmons has been doing this for years.
Really?
Gene Simmons trademarked OJ. OJ. Calling orange juice OJ. Gene Simmons has been doing shit like this for a long time.
There are stipulations to trademarking words, though. It can't just trademark Apple or, I guess.
Whoa.
What? No, it has
guy.
Okay.
Just fucking with you, Rabbit. I'm sorry, dude. I had to say it, dude. I had to say it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different weird laws. Like you can have Apple Records, and then you can have Apple Computers because they're two different entities. And it's the same with I know a lot of people will buy up websites and then try to sell them. If they know there's a new movie coming out, they scoop up the URL for it.
Yeah.
Then they try to sell it back to the studios or whatever. So, that happens quite a bit, which I know it's not exactly the same thing, but you can just go in and trademark stuff, but it has to be specifically for things. Like I know, because I'm a wrestling fan, WWE will trademark a bunch of stuff for wrestling and pay-per-view reasons. But you can still have a movie called, whatever, because they're different entities, different forms of entertainment or something like that. I can't remember exactly how. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But there is loopholes and stuff to where possibly someone could be Bleh the band, possibly. I don't know how it would work. So then they could sell. But it's always if you can confuse the brands, right now with copyrights running out on Disney cartoons and stuff, like Winnie the Pooh went into public domain. Anyone can make a Winnie the Pooh, but if you make it too close to where you confuse Winnie the Pooh with Disney's Winnie the Pooh, that's when you have problems, and that's when you can get sued. You can get sued if the likeness is too much like another brand.
So you can make a sexy Winnie the Pooh or a horror Winnie the Pooh, and it's not, obviously it's not going to get confused with.
Yeah. Didn't they make a horror Winnie the Pooh?
They
that
did.
Was really bad.
Blood and Honey. It's terrible.
Yeah, the first one has the lowest Rotten Tomato score of all time, actually. So, but people are starting to say the second one is kind of good.
It's
but
not
I think
terrible.
It's still got a pretty bad rating, but
it's got Tigger in it. They couldn't use Tigger
Whoa,
in the first one.
Whoa, dude!
Come on now, come on.
Obi, dude.
I think it's
I know you
Tigger.
grew up in the South, man.
I hate you guys.
Wow!
Damn
Wow!
it.
There goes that monetization. Am I right? Fucking hell, guys.
God dang it.
But
Toby, you racist.
Come on now. Quit it.
lacist.
Oh, dude, that's
but yeah,
bad.
but it's like do you think it's gonna affect blehing in songs at all? Or like if you have a bleh in a song and you put it on a shirt, will that be something you could possibly get hit for? Like you have your band shirt and it has a bleh on it. Now that somebody else has trademarked
It's
it.
possible, yeah. If they
I mean, I
cease and
truthfully
desist
have
you
no
or
idea how
whatever.
that works.
We need to trademark arf arf.
Dude, that would be genius.
Well, I mean, yeah, let's get on it.
Make all of Knocked Loose's money
I'm on it.
on TikTok and everything else. Nerding out with Rickshaw fucking
arf arf.
trademarks arf arf, baby.
Yeah, it's just like, welcome to arfing with Rickshaw.
Get our lawyers on the phone.
I have one. Do have one.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You need
My
to use
aunt.
them a lot. Oh,
Yeah. She's my aunt. she's my lawyer. So when I need legal work done, I just call my aunt.
that's pretty tight, dude.
It
tell us
really
what's up.
is.
Tell
I
us
will.
bleh.
US. My buddy Ricky says, blah, US. The reason I find that so funny is so I was recently watching a podcast with Paleface, and they were talking about why they had to start saying Paleface Swiss. And it's because some folk band in, I think, the US was like going to sue them because they're called Paleface as well. And so they were like, okay, fuck it. And so they just put Paleface Swiss on everything, and it was fine. When you like change one thing, it's fine. If you change the spelling of bleh, it's fine. If you just do things like that, it's totally fine. So I think that's so dumb, but I think it's genius at the same time.
I mean, look at we see a lot of bands have that issue. Kubla Khan, TX, Unity, TX. Like you have all these bands that have to throw in their state initials in there just to keep their names.
Yeah, but how many bands had to have done it, and how many bands just did it?
I think
Because
there's
they're like-
I think a lot of bands.
Unity and Kubla Khan both did it because they had to.
Yeah,
they had to do it. But then
Right.
other bands, they just do it because it's kind of part of it.
It's kind of sad though that we are even at a point where a band gets popular and another band is already like, but we own that name, and then they have like one monthly listener, and the other band's like blowing up, and they're like, nope, that's our name. You're gonna have to say Kubla Khan, ECT.
Rabbit, you remember when that dude messaged us for Terminated and was like, I will sue you if you don't change your name? Did Jabe ever tell you about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's hilarious. Like a
We
guy
got
with, like you said, five monthly listeners. Not that we have many more, but like, the dude was like, change your name or I'm gonna sue. It's like, come on, dude, fuck off. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you could be a band named I Wrestled a Bear Once, and no one even trademarked that until until we quit Steven's band. And then a month later, they were like, oh, yeah, we looked on the trademark website, and Steven trademarked that title the day that y'all had that talk where everyone quit. So he went in and was like, oh, yeah? Well, you guys quit? Well, now I'm going to own the name, and now there's nothing you can do about it. And it's like, first of all, how come you never owned that shit before? You probably should have trademarked that shit when we first became a band. You know what I mean?
Long time ago.
Yeah. Can you imagine someone being like, oh, no, our name's I Wrestled a Bear Once. Anyways. Yeah, I just think it's it's pretty stupid to trademark such it's an onomatopoeia, really, Like imagine being like, if Bam Pow was Zam became popular in music, and somebody's like, no, you can't do that. I just trademarked that shit. I own Pow Pam Pat. Wait, did I say Pam? Can you guys help me with this
I think I have this figured out in this pan situation. You beat me to it.
Bow.
2 M's.
Pow. Pow.
I think Emerald Lagasse has trademarked the BAM.
Really?
Maybe. That's his thing.
Anyways, that's where we're at. Everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. I'm gonna trademark
I do want some
redonkulous.
pie. I do want some
imagine?
pie right now. If you have
What if
some.
I'm gonna quit my job and be like, I figured it all out. I know how to make a bunch of money. How? I trademarked redonkulous.
What you need to do, Mike, is go trademark all y'all's beers' names. Trademark every single one of your beers' names,
Dang,
and just
dude.
be like, y'all gotta pay me or use the beers' names. Whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like doing, boys.
Dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a raise.
And some days off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Paid
I'm gonna need
days
a
off.
crown, a shift crown. Anyways, guys, let's move on to our next subject. Let's thanks Mateo for being on. And Toby, tell them about your podcast.
Yes, I do a retro video game review show called the Secret Levels Podcast. We go over one game per episode. We go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts, and we let you know if the games are still worth playing. We just released episodes, our three-parter, which is episode 200A, B, and C. We talk about the Aladdin Super Nintendo game, the Aladdin Sega Genesis game, and then on part C, we compare the games and we try to settle the debate on which game is better. But for the rest of October, we're going to be doing Rage-O-Ween. So we're going to play some really rageful horror games or scary games. This year, our theme is Hollywood horror games. So the first one's going to be Beetlejuice. The second one's going to be Casper. And I'll wait on the last one. So come check out Secret Levels Podcast and see if these games are still worth playing. That's all I got.
Mateo, do you want to plug Ridgefield, dude?
Yeah, let's do
Plug
it.
it, dude. Plug it.
Plug in Ridgefield.
Tell them what it is.
That's good.
Damn, dude. You know what?
That
In
was
this light,
plug right
this
there.
light right now, you kind of look like Hispanic Keanu, bro.
Hey, I mean, I have no response to that. But if you see it, you see it. You know?
You look like Juan Wick.
I definitely refer myself as the dollar store Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mamon.
Okay. I got you.
Anybody knows what
But
a
yeah.
Mamon is? Then yeah, Ridgefield. Ridgefield's a new project of mine. We started over a year ago. And, we were talking about adding TX at the end of everything. That's our Instagram handle, Ridgefield TX. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that because that's the only social media platform we have.
Hell
Everything
yeah.
on all streaming services as well. So Ridgefield from South Texas, Arlington, McAllen area. So get out.
Hell yeah. Go check it out. Now give
No.
it to Fuzz, dude.
Sup, nerds? Sorry, I was looking up Ridgefield TX. Found it.
Found it.
Yeah, we are in
Give it a
Terminated.
shot.
Fun fact: if you go play one of our songs backwards, it says "Satan is my homeboy." So
True.
you should go check that out.
Rabbit wrote those lyrics specifically
Yeah.
for this episode.
I did.
Actually used to be in
Little
Terminated.
Easter
also.
egg for you.
Dang. Yeah, he used to be in Terminated.
He was in Terminated too. Whoa. Terminated.
Wait, it was Surrounded, though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and then we switched it to Terminated for a minute, and then COVID. And
Go V.
Yeah.
Mommy.
yeah.
Mommy.
Hey, good news. I actually got with the guys and we started writing new music, so it's really happening, which is pretty
Oh,
sick.
yeah,
So,
dude.
Dude, that's pretty dope,
Oh,
dude.
I believe you.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, go check us out. We are on Spotify. I think we have a YouTube now. There's a couple live videos up there. On all major social media platforms. I have no idea what the handles are, so good luck trying to find it. And
It'll be in the show notes.
yeah, thanks, Toby. And check us out. check us out and tell us what you think.
Hey, I'm Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you've been nerding out with Rickshaw and friends. Go ahead. There's all the stuff right there, dude. Yeah, go. If you like what you see here, go check it out on all those things. We also have an audio version that goes up on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places where you could listen to podcasts. And, anyone who likes to support the show, we appreciate it because we cuss and we talk about things we're not supposed to. So we don't get pushed out very far on the algorithm because YouTube don't like that. Probably even saying Satan so many times, they're probably like, nope, I ain't going to show this to anyone.
Eating sandwich.
And sandwich. Can't say that shit on air. Anyways, guys, the Brood Witch. Remember that?
I do
Brood
remember that. Aqua Teen?
Ew.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I want a taste of that Brood Witch. Also, I'm in a band called Never Rest. We are working on some new shit. I think that we're just going to buckle down and put out an EP next year. But who knows how that's going to go. We got songs coming, though, for sure.
Believe you.
Guys,
For show.
stay safe this Halloween season. Eat all the candies. Eat the candy first. Check for razors later.
Yes, but you'll feel those razors later.
You'll shit
it
them
comes
out.
out.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all
You know
good.
what? When life gives you chocolate with razors in it, shave your pubes.
Find a new god.
Find a new god. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week, Thursday at 6:30. Yeah! Later, nerds.
Bye, guys.
Trying to do that candy tier next.